Hey gays, one here, they them pronouns please, and welcome back to another episode of MineWitchCraft. Now, you may notice that something's gone, and that there's something new in the horizons. Well, that's because I tore down my old house because it was ugly, because I started working on my new house, and it's the giant tree idea, and it's carved out inside. I'm not finished doing it as it's pretty much a mess inside, and I haven't put all the tree bits around, and the tree's not even finished. But we're working on that, and so I spent a little time off camera doing that, and I made a good bit of progress, but it's nowhere near done. So I think I'm gonna just continue working on this for now, and then we'll see where we are, and then I'll go over some new stuff. Alright, so I've done a bit of work, terraforming the inside to make it look like kind of just carved out tree. I think I want to kind of do, this area seems a little bare, so I think I kind of want to do a route through here, but I'm getting a little bored of working on this, so I think it's time to, where's the book? Okay, I think it's time to start talking about some new ideas. And I just realized that I hadn't written them in the book, so just give me a second to do that. I quickly just wrote those down, and so basically how I got these ideas is that I actually didn't come up with them myself. Someone, after watching my first episode, reached out to me on Discord and was like, hey, I really like your series, and I had these a couple of ideas and I wanted to share them with you and see if you would do them. And I thought the ideas were really cool, and I'd like to say if anyone else wants to reach out to me, either in the comments or somewhere else, that you could totally just hit them up and tell me your ideas and I might do them. And it's getting a little dark, so I think, I'll be fine if I just make an impromptu border. So basically, the two new ideas that they gave me, I'll of course be accrediting them in the description below, like I did with the other people. They gave me the idea of a dragon theme to build in the Nether, and I was thinking in dragons, you'd like to hoard stuff, so either a castle or a lair with a bunch of treasure inside, which would be kind of cool. Of course, that'd be a later build, as I'm very early on, I don't even have any diamonds, which I probably should mine for, but also they gave me another idea, which was a temple to a deity, because lots of witches, of course, worship deities. I was thinking, and I don't know exactly which one to do, and I'm not very well versed in many deities and stuff, but maybe something nature related, as my house is literally the roots of a tree, so that'd be kind of cool to do. So I just wanted to share those with you and give you more ideas to what might be coming in the future. Now, while I have a place that I can safely hide in as a home, even though it's not exactly completed, let me put the doors up so I don't have to keep blocking these out. I'll probably, So recently I was working with redstone because I am interested in learning it, but I'm not very good at it. And of course a piston door is a very common thing, and I actually figured out how to make one all on my own, and I was kind of proud of that. But I was watching another video, I'm trying to think, but basically in the video he used what was called a pufferfish activated door. So when he would walk up to it, it would just automatically open because the pufferfish would of course puff out, trigger a tripwire, and then activate the piston door. And I was thinking that could be some kind of magical thing, as if we're pretending we cast a spell to open the door. So maybe I'll think about doing something like that. Let me write it down in the book. Where did I put it? Okay, I put the book over here. So let me just... magical pufferfish door. Wiley. Should probably put these trees up so I don't lose all those saplings, because I would like to make a tree farm later, maybe a tree farm in my tree. As for more ideas on how this house is going to go, I think I'm actually going to structure it like an acacia tree where it goes up and then like towards the top it leans to one side. And I think actually I kind of want to do that so like maybe I could have a nice little area up there for something. I don't know what yet, maybe just a hangout area, maybe my enchanting area, something. But I was also thinking that I don't exactly have a stable source of food. Now I just noticed that all my plants had been growing, so let me grab those seeds as I talk about this. So I kind of want to get that ready because I would like a stable source of food, perhaps, so that I don't have to keep worry about it. This little farm back here was never meant to be permanent in any way, shape, or form, and I do like to run a lot, so food gets consumed pretty fast, so I either need a large-scale plant farm, which I might do given the nature-y theme of my house, or some sort of animal farm, which could also work, just a little less humane. What do I want to do? I think I kind of want to do a wheat farm for now, as it just, I don't know, seems more plant-based, more nature-y than killing off a bunch of animals that nature created. Did I eat my last steak? No, I didn't. This is my last steak. But I eventually do want to have an animal farm, as it's a higher sufficient source of food. That makes any sense. So I think I want to scout out where I want to do my farm. And as for my farm, I think I kind of want to do something more unique than just fields. Of course it will have a field, but, I don't know. I just feel like it needs to be prettier, fit in with the aesthetic, and not just useful. Wow, that looks a little out of place right there. What is that? Is that stone? Or is that my house? No, that's stone. Okay. Okay, it's not as bad, but it's still a little weird. So in my editing, I cut right there, because my phone started going off, and it's right next. I cut again in my editing, and threw my phone down on the floor, because my phone decided that it wanted to go off multiple times. Anyways, back to the farm. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do, as it was going off earlier. Maybe I could do some sort of kelp farm, as I do like that kelp is one of the, you consume the food faster in terms of time, but it's also not a very good source, and it wastes lots and lots of coal, as you can only eat it dried. So, I'd like my farm to be pretty accessible from my house, so that when I'm in my house the chunks are loaded, and it's actually growing, but I don't know exactly where I want it. Maybe right here would be good, because it's like in view of the house, because I plan to have an area where I can stand on top to see the view. So maybe right here will be good. So I guess let's get to building the farm. Yay! Alright, so I finished the general outline of my farm. It's not finished. I just put some plants in there for now to actually function as a farm, so it's functional, but I actually have no idea what kind of build style I'm gonna do with it, what kind of theme, anything other than the fact that it's a farm and that the shape of it. So it is purposely off-center because I don't want to be walking into water when I walk in trying to get my wheat, and this will all be filled in when I have enough seeds for that. And I also wanted it to be off-center so I could have a little bit of variation between this area and this area, because right here I want to have a sugarcane farm, which is quite going to be really necessary, and I might have to move to a bigger sugar farm later if this doesn't work out very well, because books need paper and paper comes from sugarcane. So yeah, I also need to rid of this mess right here. I mean, just dirt, because I was using this as a temporary thing so that I could easily carry water instead of having to run all the way back to the river and ocean. So yeah, I have to debate what I'm gonna do here, but you know what, it's going. I won't have to worry so much as food as once we get this all filled in and constantly growing, and then I'll just have surplus of wheat. But right now I am still a little food tight, but that won't stop me from running all over the place. And speaking of running all over the place, I actually kind of want to see what... Okay, I need the book. No, I don't. I don't need the book. I'm just going to talk about it. I want to find where I want to put my fairy grove, because I don't want to deviate too far from my house. As I still am going to be working with it, but it's also where I live and my main base of operation. So I kind of want to see where I can do. So there is this forest here, but it's actually, like, encased on all sides by other places, and it's not a very big forest, so it wouldn't exactly be a good secret fairy grove, because I want it to be kind of secretive in a way. So I don't think this area would be a good place, but I feel like I want to do something with it, especially because of this, like, weird generation that happened over here, because it is kind of interesting. So maybe I'll do something right there, or I don't know. But I want it to be like a full, like, city. But guess I'll have to venture a bit in the savannah. I didn't want to make it in the savannah, because that's where my house is, and I feel like if I'm in the savannah, I have to use the acacia wood. What's over there? Whoa. What's that? That looks cool. Hello, piggy. What is this? Wow, I also really like that tree. What? Oh my god, that's super cool. It's like, is it like a full thing, or is it just a single mountain? Oh my god. I need to do something in that mountain. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I need to do something in that mountain, because that's super cool. Maybe I'll focus on the fairy grove later, because this is cool. Oh, and I like that water stream. So, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm just gonna leave you in amazement of this. Oh, big sheep. Big thicky sheep. And this is why I edit my stuff, because there's stuff like saying big thicky sheep.